Clove is green today. Hello, and welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Young Buffett, and I am very excited that you are watching this video today. Why? Because that means you have an opportunity to scroll down and hit that subscribe button free of charge. Isn't that crazy? All you have to do is click that button, and then it just puts a smile on my face, and then I'm just really excited all the time. Every time you hit that subscribe button, it puts a little bit more of a smile on my face. You know what else puts a smile on my face? CLOV stock today. It went up. Why did it go up? I don't know. Let's take a look at Ape Wisdom. It covers Wall Street Bets, Wall Street Bets New, Wall Street Bets Elite, stocks, investing, SPACs, options, and day trading subreddits, the most talked about stocks in the past 24 hours. The most talked about stock on Reddit with over 1,700 mentions. Good old Robinhood. It's been going absolutely wild, which, by the way, I made a video yesterday talking about why and how. So you should definitely go check that out if you haven't already. It's a good beginner explanation of how IPOs kind of work. Next up, we have good old AMC, followed by GameStop. Then SPY coming down. Microvast probably had some news. AMD has been killing it, but it is coming down. Microvision. Wow, an increase of 2,000% in mentions. Moderna, Sophie, Fastly dipped really hard and then ripped really hard. Tesla, probably coming down a little bit. It's mellowing out a bit. General Motors, Ubiquity, then our baby, Clover Health Investments, number 14 on the list. Let's see why. Let's see what people are saying. Nearby words include like, wish, CLNE, MVST, AMC up, BB back, hood, say, these, even, GME, bought, buy. Overall, about a 69% positive sentiment. It is kind of just going back and forth with mentions and stock price, actually. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's jump over to dark pools. Clove, a lot of dark pool activity still. I made a video that explained how dark pools work and what we should know about it. So again, if you haven't checked that out, definitely go check that out. But since you're here right now, net short volume sits at negative 1.9 million. This is increasing. Net short volume in dollars, negative 15 million, 15.7 million. So a lot. There is a lot of dark pool activity going on, and it is increasing. Jumping over to this. I saw this DD posted on the Reddit. I asked the Discord what you guys would like included in these YouTube videos, and I got sent this DD that's been circulating on the subreddit. Let's give it a thumbs up. Like how you should do on my videos, by the way. It's that easy. How Clove's big bet on direct contracting, DC, could lead to 50x growth over the next 5 years. Okay, solid title. Clove has a government-granted monopoly in multiple states with no incumbents and minimal competition from peer direct contracting entities, DCE. This gives them a unique access to over 5 million Medicare patients over the next 5 years. Even if the unit economics end up being worse than MA, this represents over 50% growth potential. Direct contracting is setting up Clove to achieve growth on par with what United Health, UNH, and Humana, HUM, have achieved over the past 10 years. And then you can see a screenshot of UNH and a screenshot of Humana and what it looked like 10 years ago. 2009, UNH was $17.90 a share. Humana was $19.54 a share. Both sit at around 400 to 500. That's wild. The fact that the DC market is larger and more open than MA means Clove could potentially achieve this growth in 5 years. They have already proven that they can execute in the DC market with higher enrollment than any other DCE nationally so far. If retention is similar to MA, then the market share of Clove can establish over the next 5 years will represent long-term reoccurring Medicare revenue on par with United Health, Humana, and other large MA companies. The potential growth synergies, local marketing, and provider network between Clove's DCE and MA plans could lead to higher MA growth for Clove going forward. And the full DD is available in this Reddit post. It leads you back over here with a lot of information that you guys can take some time and read if you're interested in the long-term growth of Clove. It is very important. However, I got a little curious here. Let's jump into FinViz and do a quick comparison between Clove, UNH, and Humana. So Clove is currently sitting at $8.14-ish. But what's interesting, what I want to look at, is two numbers. Shares float. That means how many shares are available. You can see there is 111.83 million shares available, right? That means the market cap of the company is $3.29 billion, all right? And they're losing money because it is a hyper growth company. They're investing a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. And as we know, this thing is just shorted to hell. Let's ignore that for now. Let's just talk about the company, okay? So you got 111 million shares and your company's worth $3.29 billion. If you want to look ahead and look at a company like UNH, they have a whopping 938.13 million shares available. Okay? Their market cap, $397.67 billion. What was the market cap of Clove? 3.29 compared to 397 billion. Now let's jump over to Humana as well. They have 127.22 million shares. Their market cap is 55 billion. So less shares, but they're worth 55 billion. UNH has the most shares and is worth 397 billion. Now, why do I want to look at those numbers? Because I like to see where Clove should or could be by analyzing those two numbers. The market cap, if you want it, let's say they don't add any more shares, right? If you want Clover Health to be the same share price as UNH, around 400 or so, 300 for easy math, you just times this market cap by 100. That means you multiply the share price by 100 if you keep the float the same. So you're looking at Clove, $800 a share would bring you to $300 billion in market cap. Now, I don't know if it's a fair evaluation, and I think some other people commented this as well, but yeah, right here. Interesting post, but remember that Humana, United Health, etc. do a lot more than just Medicare. So that's true, and that's the first thing I thought. I thought, is that a fair assessment? Can you say that Clove is just like UNH and Humana? Companies all start from somewhere and grow with time and good ideas. Look at Uber. Went from UberX to XL to luxury to delivery to truck hauling to air transportation, anytime soon, private jets, etc. You watch what Clove Company will do too. I agree with that. It is just future plans, which is why I'm really curious to see on earnings if they talk about future guidance in any way, if they have any future plans on new products or new segments they want to get into. It just really, really depends on their plans, their pipeline. What are they planning on doing? Jumping over to the stock, honestly, I don't think this thing's going to move until earnings. As I've said in pretty much all of my other videos in the past week or so, the stock will just continue to consolidate. It has no reason to move. If anything, that news yesterday or 2 days ago, I believe it was 2 days ago, Clove partnering up with Value H in Florida. If that doesn't make the stock move, nothing's going to make this stock move until a legit catalyst on earnings. Earnings is 8/11. It's coming up. I might look into averaging down even more. Our cost basis currently is sitting at $10.78. We are currently down 24%. That's okay. This thing can move 24% in a day if it wanted to. It is so manipulated that honestly anything could happen. And I'm excited to see what does happen. Worst case, if nothing happens on earnings day and it just continues to consolidate. You know what that means? That means that just gives me more time to lower my cost basis. If this stock just keeps hanging out at the 8s or the 9s, that's fine. I get paychecks on the 5th and on the 20th. I'm going to allocate a specific amount of my paychecks and just average down responsibly. I might sell premium. I'll sell puts. If it gets any upward momentum, I might sell calls, honestly, to collect that premium, get more cash, buy more shares, and have enough share power to see massive swings and massive profitability when or if this thing decides to wake up. If it wasn't so heavily shorted, this thing very easily above 10, above 12, above 15. It should be where that guy showed, where was it? It should be, it's very similar to how UNH and Humana were 10 years ago. Welcome to the time machine. You are 10 years ago, UNH and Humana. That's the way I see it. I'm holding. I'm reporting. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I respond to pretty much every comment. It's exhausting, but I love it. It's why I make these videos. I love the community that we're building here. Share this video with somebody who wants to learn a little bit more about Clove. Share the channel with somebody who wants to learn more about Clove. Make sure you are subscribed. It makes me happy. And I love you. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.